Hey guys, what's up? It's British Fanboy here, and really hot right now, that's for sure. It's another hot day. Might have to get the fan on in a minute, but I can't because I'm doing a commentary right now. Whoopsie. Okay, now it's time for part 8, I believe, which is Sub-Zero's chapter, first fight against Cyrax. So, very, very hot right now. Very, very hot indeed. But, you know, it's summertime, I suppose. I should get used to it and things. And it's a shame that none of my friends and stuff, you know, live in the town where I live, because then I could quite easily just, you know, go down to the pub or whatever, sit in a pub garden and have a nice nice cold Peroni. You don't want a warm Peroni, that'd be nasty Peroni. You want a warm coffee, like I've got right now. If you guys could have some of this coffee, then, you know, I'd let you, but you can't, I'm afraid. So more for me. Oh, that's horrible. I didn't put any sugar in that. Oh, yuck. Oh, bugger me. Do you know what? I'm going to pause this commentary and get some sugar. That's nasty. Nasty, nasty. Oh, well, I'm back now. Oh, that was funny. Anyway, so, funny thing is that I actually did that a little bit yesterday. Like, do you remember I said, okay, I'm just going to go and get some sugar and put it in my coffee? Well, I didn't actually carry on the commentary, you know, so it's taken over 24 hours to do this commentary. That's funny. Anyway, so, let me talk about some interesting things that have happened. Well, firstly, I woke up, had an enormous fart, and then I turned on my computer and checked my emails. One of my emails I get regular news updates, and I see Osama bin Laden has been killed. About fucking time, prick. But in terms of people saying that this may end the war and stuff, it's not. If anything, it's going to make Al Qaeda and the Taliban a lot more angry, because he was an iconic figure, not a leader, but an iconic figure, and I think they're just going to boost up attacks, quite frankly, you know. It's not going to be good. Not saying that we should have just left him alone or anything, but it's far from over. Let's just say that. In terms of my overall thoughts of the war in Afghanistan and Iraq and stuff like that, on one side I say yes, we should be there because, well, I believe anyone who has a developed country or has a good army should help out a country who has got, you know, terrorists and stuff like that in there, poisoning the country and stuff. But on the other side, I also say, well, why can't they do it themselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, we did. Heck, you know, Britain has had terrorist attacks for hundreds of years, you know, especially in the last 100 years, loads of terrorist attacks in Britain. And, yeah, but that's just my thoughts on it. But I'm not going to spend this whole commentary talking about something serious like that, because you want to hear something stupid, like Goofy or anything like that. Okay, so let me just do some talk. I actually purchased my, the Triton AX Pros this morning, because I've just, I've just realised that my actual Turtle Beaches are now completely broken, as in, like, they don't work no more, you know. The speaker works and the mic works, but you can't even put them on your head anymore, because they're so fragile and flimsy now. So, I've now purchased Triton AX Pros. They should arrive on Wednesday, which is 2 days away, and, you know, that's good, money well spent, I hope. And it's a shame that the Turtle Beaches didn't last as long as they were meant to, but, you know, 60 quid for a headset when other ones, you know, good ones, are over £100 or so. What was I expecting? So right now I'm recording this commentary using my PlayStation Eye, which is what I use for the Morning Madness. And as you can tell, you know, the sound quality isn't quite as good. It's not close to my face, obviously, it's sitting on the desk. And it's just not as good, you know, it sounds a little echoey and stuff like that. And Sonya Blade has got the best tits ever. But unfortunately, you know, something I don't really get about this, you know, Jax's tits are pretty much the same size as Sonya's tits, because obviously he's a big muscle man. In fact, they might even be bigger. Here we go. Time to fight Ermac. You know, this is kind of like Raiders of the Lost Ark right now. Look at this shit, all this green gunge going everywhere. Slimer! Yeah, Ermac, I don't really see the point of Ermac in this game, you know, it's like, she's just kind of like for fan appeal, you know, Ermac coming up. He hasn't really benefited the story in any way, and it's just kind of pointless, you know, like, we fight him once or twice in this earlier stages, and then that's it, we never see him again. Bit weird. Because I'm pretty certain I'm on the final boss battle right now, and I don't know how I'm going to do that. In fact, I haven't touched it for a few days. Oh my god, did you just see what Sonya just did? She just used her Kiss attack on his arms. Because Sonya Blade has got an attack called Kiss, which is kind of like spraying that pink pepper spray stuff, and apparently that hurts them, but she's doing it on his arms, and apparently it's making it better. What? She is kissing his arms better. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to do a bit more than that to save his arms. Did you see? There's fucking blood and bone everywhere. Jesus Christ. Oh, I got a text message. What does it say? We're not gonna read it out if it's important. Oh, there we go. My mate Gav, who does Morning Madness, has just texted me saying, "So, you're buying your new headset today then?" Yeah. In fact, I have just purchased them already. How funny. Anyways, he'll probably go home, watch his commentary, and be like, "Ha! That's why he didn't respond." Because I'm not going to respond. I'm going to have a lot more fun picking my bum. Well, not picking my bum. No, I mean doing this commentary. But you know, it's fairly similar. No, it's not. I'm talking complete bollocks right now. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. So, last night at work, very, very dead at work last night because I was working and it was Sunday night, and obviously it's a long weekend because of all the bank holidays and the royal wedding and stuff like that. You know, royal wedding on Friday and bank holiday Monday, which is today. So we were expecting lots of people to be in at work. No, we had maybe 13 people max at work, and we had, you know, 4 people on bar and 3 doormen. So, you know, we made no money last night. That's not good. But hey, you know, we made a lot of money the night before. We made even more money the night before that. So it's not like we're in trouble or anything. You know, we still did very well, and that's very good, I suppose. But it felt kind of dull. One good thing which came out of it though, when we closed and stuff, we were sitting down with our drinks at the end of the night, as we do because we get a free drink. And I was sitting there with my snake bite watching Gladiator, which they just put onto the big HD tellies they have in there. And I've then got taught how to use for tills and stuff. You know, never used a till before in my life, and it doesn't seem too hard actually now I think about it. And so it means I'll be getting bar training pretty soon. In fact, I might actually probably start on Wednesday, you know, come in Wednesday during the daytime when there's not many people, so I can just kind of get used to it and stuff like that, because someone who I live with actually, he also works there and he works on bar, but he's leaving in 2 weeks or so, something like that. So they want to get me trained on the bar so I can cover some of his old hours and stuff, and someone else can cover the rest of them, which, you know, I really don't mind, because it means I get more pay and stuff like that. You know, that would be nice. I'm really looking forward to next payday, that's for damn sure, because I've done so many hours this week, a lot more than I normally do. I think I've done something like 18.5 hours this week, which is shitloads more than what I normally do. Normally I get like 9, so pretty much double what I normally get. So in theory that should also mean about double pay, which is awesome. I don't actually get double pay in terms of working bank holidays or anything like that. You know some businesses say if it's Easter or Christmas or whatever, you get double pay. Yeah, we don't do that. You know, we just have, you've got extra work, you know, so that's your bonus for coming to work. You get paid. Shame about that. But anyways, yeah, check it out, you know. I bet Sub-Zero's like, "Hey Jax, need a hand?" How about 2? Yay. Apparently he sounded like Peter Griffin at that point. I don't know. Poor Sonya, you know, she's gonna have to carry this fucker all by herself because just Sub-Zero won't help at all. What a cunt. I still don't like Sub-Zero at all. You know, there's nothing about him I really like. I've now learned by doing more research and stuff like that, apparently, because I've always been saying that, you know, Sub-Zero's the nasty one, Scorpion's the good one, because Sub-Zero murdered Scorpion's family. Turns out Quan Chi actually framed Sub-Zero for killing Scorpion's family and stuff, so Sub-Zero still is a nice guy. What is the point, you know? Why can't we just have a definitive bad guy? Oh yeah, Quan Chi. Yet another reason to hate Quan Chi. Cunt. Here we go, we've got Katana here. Good old Katana. You know, I'm gonna say Katana is my favourite female character actually, because, you know, she's actually got emotion and stuff like that, you know, she's sweet, you know, she's always doing all these kind of expressions with her eyes and stuff, and not talking stuff, you know, she's actually quite well characterised, you know, she's actually the princess of, is it Outworld, which Shao Kahn, you know, runs at the moment, so she'll take over Shao Kahn, you know, that guy with the crown, and you could argue that Shao Kahn just wants the best for Katana for when she takes over, that's why he's taken over all the realms and stuff, and it's like, nah, bullshit, you know, he just wants to rule everything. But, you know, it's kind of like she's always got to impress her father, Shao Kahn, and do as he says and stuff, but she just hasn't done a very good job. Like, do you remember earlier when we were on Liu Kang's chapter, she was tasked to kill Liu Kang, but she didn't, because she was just bested by Liu Kang. But hey, you know, can't win them all, as Katana did not. There you go, fighting Reptile. Like I said in the last one, fucking hate Reptile. Retarded. Oh yeah, if any of you are interested, as you guys have known from the other few commentaries, I said that I was playing Call of Duty 4 on PC, and I've also bought Battlefield on PC, Battlefield Bad Company 2 on PC. And I don't know what to think of Battlefield Bad Company 2 on PC. Because I know technically it's better, not just in terms of graphics and stuff, it's like you get more players in a room, you get better players, but it feels random almost, you know. It kind of feels like Modern Warfare 2 at times. It's like you die and you have no idea how you died or whatever. It's like, what? Surely I shouldn't have died at that point. And unfortunately, since I'm at the stage in Battlefield Bad Company 2 where I've got all the shite guns, I'm a level 2, it means I'm getting killed left and right, you know. Like, a game for me now is like 5 to 17 or something like that, you know, in terms of KDR and stuff. Terrible, terrible. And you know, one man once said that a bad workman blames his tools. I say that guy's a fucking tosser and he can shoot himself in the face, because I can't do anything with these guns that I've got right now because they're all shit. You know, like the main assault rifle, the AK thing, and the XM8, shit. You know, they're shit. Because especially the AK one kind of thing, you know, that does practically no damage and is terribly, terribly inaccurate. And the XM8 does more damage, but it's so inaccurate as well, you know, like, it's got better sights, but it's really inaccurate, and I haven't unlocked a red dot or anything like that to improve it. Annoying. And, you know, the sniper rifle, like, all I've got is the M24, you know, and I hate that one, you know, like I've said in my Battlefield commentaries, there's only one which I really, really like, and you don't unlock that for ages and ages and ages, so that's going to be annoying. I'm actually doing best with the engineer, and even that's got a shite gun. It's got like that mini, like little submachine gun. It's got like 20 bullets or whatever. I seem to do best with that, you know. I've shot down some helicopters and stuff like that. Some of the differences between Battlefield and PC is things like everybody seems to only play objective, so to speak, which is arguably a good thing, you know. It's how Battlefield should have been on console and stuff, but things like if there's a tank rolls up, that tank will instantly get hit with several tracer darts or whatever, you know. People use for tracer darts, they take out tanks and helicopters very, very quickly, you know, which arguably is how it should be. But it's so much harder. But I don't even know why it's harder. I don't think it's harder because of the players. Like I said, the players are better, but I don't think that's why it's harder. Maybe I'm just not used to it or whatever, you know. But I want to get, you know, I want to get good at Battlefield Bad Company 2, ready for Battlefield 3, which comes out towards the end of the year. And there we go. That's Reptile dead. Oh yeah, and like I said, I've actually purchased fraps and stuff. So when this Mortal Kombat playthrough is over, I will be bringing, you know, PC commentaries, which is good. And how long will this, you know, thing actually take to upload, I suppose? We're on part 7 or 8 now, I believe. I think it's 8. Yeah, it's 8. And I've got like maybe 17, 18 parts. So we're only about halfway through this thing, you know. And that's quite long, you know. That's a very long playthrough. And like I said, never actually done a playthrough and stuff like that before. Not all the way, anyway. Tried to do a live Dead Space one, as I've mentioned, but what was it? Oh yeah, I just did one giant session of Dead Space with live commentary, but it just didn't record my voice properly. You know, it didn't record it at all, so that was like, and things that, it wasn't just like a little bit or whatever, it was like a big 4-hour session of Dead Space, in which I got from pretty much the halfway point, all the way to the final boss battle. At that point I turned it off and realised that I hadn't recorded my voice. I'm sorry, I'm not just going to do regular after commentary on 4 hours. Well, I am in this case, but you know, it's in like, you know, 20-minute chunks or whatever. But I'm not just going to say that for 4 hours of doing one giant commentary, although that would be a fucking awesome challenge if I say so myself. Okay, now I actually want comments on this issue now, because whilst I do enjoy doing these playthroughs and stuff, I don't really want to be doing it for too much longer. So what would you guys like? Would you like me to, say, upload 2 or 3 of these videos a day and then have it done sooner? Or would you like me to just kind of carry on as if I am now, you know, like one every day, etc., or one every most days? Because I do want this one to be over now, you know. I'm getting a bit fed up of watching the watching Mortal Kombat on my screen. I want to be able to record some other games and stuff like that, so let me guys know what you think and stuff. Should I just upload several a day, or just, you know, whatever? I look forward to seeing your comments. And also, what should I do in terms of my commentary channel? Because if you look at my my vlogging channel, I get like maybe 400 to 500 views per video with 644 subscribers. Yet on my commentary channel, I've got over 500 subscribers. I normally only get maximum 200 views per video. So what should I do, guys? What can I do to improve it? You know, to keep everybody watching. You know, your choice. You know, because obviously, some people may say, oh, that's your channel, you know, you decide what you do with your channel and stuff, but at the same time, I'm doing it to entertain you guys, so, you know, you guys do need an input, so to speak. Some people just constantly babble on about how their subscribers' opinion really doesn't matter and stuff, but it does. It really, really does. And, you know, so I just like your thoughts and stuff like that. What should I do? Cool, I'm looking forward to getting this headset. You know, this headset which I'm getting, like I said, it's 5.1, it's got friggin', you know, detachable mic and stuff like that. It's looking good, you know, it's looking good. And it's got the good build quality, which is the important thing, because if you, yeah, right now, like, do you hear this? Like, you hear all that noise? That's the sound of me holding my Turtle Beach PX21s. You know, this is kind of, you know, everything's detached and broken, and oh dear. Whoopsie. I think I traded in Medal of Honor to get this headset. Oh dear. And the thing is, now I've actually got, what's it called, Call of Duty 4 on PC and Battlefield on PC. I think I'll trade those games in now. You know, I could go pick up Portal 2 or whatever, or just, you know, just keep them for a while and then trade them in when something like Infamous comes out or LA Noire, something like that. But I don't really want to make commentaries on LA Noire. Well, you can't really, you know, it'd be stupid. You could do a playthrough, but Christ, that'll be an enormous playthrough. Like, unless I was like one of those commentators which gets paid, you know, to do playthroughs and commentaries and stuff, I would not ever want to do something like a Grand Theft Auto playthrough or whatever, because that'll take so long, it'll be ridiculous. Alright, so there we go, like Scorpion just got a crack at Sub-Zero's brother, and oh no, the Lin Kuei are taking Sub-Zero away. It turns out I actually made a mistake in the last commentary. I said they rescued Smoke because they feared that he would turn into Cyber Sub-Zero, but actually, it turns out that this Sub-Zero, which is Sub-Zero's brother, is the one who gets turned into Cyber Sub-Zero, because see, the Lin Kuei are taking him now. Lin Kuei, you know, which is Sector and Cyrax, they're just now asking Shao Kahn, can we take him, because we want to turn him into one of these Ultra Warriors. But to do that, the Lin Kuei now serve Shao Kahn, which is bad, because it means now these robot guys are my enemies. Oopsie! But, you know, Cyber Sub-Zero does come back around and stuff, and he does join the good guys. Sorry to spoil that for you, but it's true. Look at Katana's abs. You know, she's got a six-pack. She's tough. Oh no, Shao Kahn's pissed. Pissed at Katana. How could he be pissed off with her? Look at her, you know. Oh, sweet. Like, I think I mentioned this before, but later on in the game, she actually does take her mask off and stuff, and you can see her entire face. She's actually really pretty. Katana's pretty, you know. And I think she's my favourite character for that reason, because obviously, you know, Sonya Blade has got enormous knockers, but she's kind of like a man-child kind of figure. Not a man-child, you know, she's a bit manly at times. You've got Jade, yeah, she's a bit boring, you know, there's nothing too special about her, apart from she's got big boobs. But then again, so does every woman in this game. And you've got Milena, who you see later on, and Milena is a bit of a bitch. But Katana, you know, she's sweet, she's got personality, and, you know, she is very pretty with massive boobs too. So, you know, it's a win-win scenario, you know, with Katana. Shame she's a shite fighter. But right now we've got Chapter 9, which is Katana, and finally Katana actually gets to whoop some ass. Because as I've said before, you know, Katana has done nothing but get her ass kicked this entire game. But now she finally gets to kick some ass herself. In all fairness, it's only because I'm controlling her, you know, but hey, it means Katana gets to do something and not seem as useless after all. Raiden, Johnny Cage, Smoke. Yep, that's them alright. And look at the Smoke here in a minute, you know. Smoke just randomly starts on Katana. What a cunt. But you can't actually see their fight until the next commentary. So, yeah guys, tell me in the description. Should I just upload several of these in one day or whatever and, you know, finish this one? Or should I just carry on doing it daily? Because, yeah, I'd get more views if I did it daily, but I kind of want it to be over at the same time. Your choice, guys. See you around. British Fanboy out.